Like, hands down. If this is your first Read Brave event, show your hand. Let me see. Okay, awesome. Welcome to Read Brave. This is so exciting. And you may have thought you were coming to a one day or a one afternoon or even maybe a 1 week or 1 year sort of thing. But no. We have pulled you into a family because the fantastic thing is when this year's Read Brave year ends, guess what happens?
A new one.
Next year's Read Brave year just starts right up. And so our goal with Read Brave is to think about how we as a community can wrap our minds around something together every year. Some critical topic together every year. And it connects with one of the things that we do in our administration. I'm Melvin Carter and I'm the mayor of St. Paul. And one of the things that our team hears me say probably more than they'd like to is my belief, because we spend a lot of time engaging people in the governance process. And the reason we do that is because my belief is that disparities are built on exclusive decision making. I'll say it in a different way. When people make decisions, they make those decisions because they think they'll be better off by those decisions. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I'm one of a lot of people who feels like, you know what, the decisions we make in City Hall, the investments we make from City Hall, the policies we create from City Hall need to benefit a broader set of people than they historically have. Mm-hmm. So if we're going to make decisions that benefit a broader set of people than before, that means we need a broader set of decision makers before. And if we're going to come together as a group of decision makers in this community, then we have to be able to come together to think through difficult things in our community together. And so that's where Read Brave comes in. This isn't just a library sort of project. This is about how we center ourselves around the vision and the future that we create for our city. So every year we pick a theme. And this is something important that our librarians have suggested. I'll be honest. I started this thing. I was like, let's do a Mayor's Book Club. And our librarians are like, oh, we can do so much more than that. And so I am so thankful that we have amazing staff who are creative, who are critical, who are thoughtful about their work enough to look at me and say, hey, Mayor, you're getting it wrong. I also want to say hello to our St. Paul City Council member and Library Board Chair, Sarah Jose, who's here. Thank you for your work. She is here staffing a VIP in our community, Jair. It's good to see you here. So this year we're going to talk a lot about futurism. We're going to talk a lot about magic. And at first blush, it may seem like, wait a minute. I thought you said this was about policy. I thought you said this was about like the future of the city, Mayor. Like what does Afrofuturism and magic have to do with this community? Well, have you read Akata Witch already? Okay. Who like me has read some of Akata Witch already? Okay, I'm with you. I'll be there by Wednesday, okay? I'll be there by Wednesday. This book is about a young person who thinks she's just a normal person. This book is about a young person who starts off not maybe knowing the incredible, amazing, endless power that she has in her mind and in her hands. And as a parent, I know young people like that. As a mayor, I know young people like that. And let me tell you, I believe there's absolutely no higher goal for us as a city than to make sure that our young sonnies in this community understand how beautiful, how magical, how rich, how dynamic, how powerful everything that happens inside your brain is. I tell my children all the time, I'm like, you know that phone you got, and that iPad you got, and that computer, what all those things are, they're engineers trying to figure out how to make a little plastic device do what your brain do what your brain was born able to do. And so that's why it excites me to be able to do this. And let me tell you, magic is what we need when human possibilities seem limited. Has anybody felt in the last week or month or year that human possibilities seem limited? Magic is how we unleash ourselves from the notions of limitations that keep us stuck as a person, stuck as a family, stuck as a neighborhood, stuck as a city, stuck as a country. Magic is how we break the chains of the limits that we put on ourselves. You know what I mean? So we're not talking about Harry Potter stuff. This is deeper than that. And so we're looking forward to continuing this conversation. Oh my goodness, the Oshun Cultural Center for the Oshun Center for Intercultural Healing. Thank you so much. Like, this is so exciting. As soon as the mayor shuts up, we're gonna get a chance to see how the place that used the artist formerly known as the Latimer Central Library has been transformed into Leopard Knots. And so would you come and just share with us your work and let us get started? Oh, and I also, are you speaking? I don't know if you're speaking, but I want you to know Maureen Harvey, who is our library director for the city. I already said as soon as the mayor shuts up, but I want to say this. In government, we always talk about precedents. You ever heard that word before, precedent? Precedent is what a lot of politics, a lot of policy, a lot of court cases are built on. Precedent is, all it just means is when we're trying to figure out how to do something new, what we look to is like, how'd they do it before? And it's important to know how people do stuff, how people did stuff before. But when I was talking about like the chains that bind us to the past, in government speak, those chains are called precedent. Right? Because at some point, like, how can we expect to build a new future by only doing the things that we've always done before? I ask people sometimes when I speak, define 2 words for me, define precedent. We decide it's the things we've done over and over and over again. And the second word I ask them to define is insanity. Doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. We expect different results in St. Paul. We expect different results out of our world. And that means we have to be willing to do something new. Am I right?
Yes.
And let me tell you, Maureen, I wanted you guys to know Maureen because there is no library system in the country. I promise you, fact check me, Google it, whatever you need to do, ask ChatGPT. There is no library system in the country that is more willing to do things new and different and to turn our central library into Leopard Knots and to do whatever it takes to make sure that this is the place that people can discover their future and get their own little chitter. So, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I appreciate you. We appreciate your work, and I wanted you to know Maureen Harvey. Give her a big applause. And now the mirror's shutting up.
You're okay, you're okay. I don't know, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
I usually have a quiet voice, but maybe today we'll go. You gotta hold it real close. Hello.
Yeah.
Thank
you.
All right, let me just shake your legs. I know you're standing here. All right. Okay, who's doing face painting today? Raise your hand. Who's going up to the second floor to see the artists with the portals? Okay. Yes. Third floor, the masquerades and the masks. Yes. All right. And then fourth floor, Anato's hut, where Sunny was initiated. Okay, I will be up there very soon. I just want to say thank you, Carter. Anyawane, that is my language. So my name is Ihotu Ali. I am the director of the Oshun Center for Intercultural Healing. We are located inside of the Family Tree Clinic building in Minneapolis. I live down the street in St. Paul. So went to Macalester College, St. Paul. And we are an integrative health clinic and a community education center. We offer Western, Eastern, Afro-diasporic, and indigenous approaches to healing the heart, the soul, and the womb, and the future generations, right? So we really believe that culture and family and history are a part of our wounds, a part of why we are sick or stuck. And it also is a part of our healing. So we have different programs partnerships we have across the city. We see clients at our clinic. We also have a free clinic Thursdays and Fridays at Oshun Center. You could get free chiropractic care, massage, and acupuncture with students, and you'll see Natalie there as well, Thursdays and Fridays, right? So if you're interested in staying in touch with some of these traditions that you're going to be exploring here today, go by this welcome leopard print table and make sure you sign up for getting information from us or just swing by. I just want to say, in the words of Chinua Achebe, as things feel like they are falling apart, to your point, I think what we're doing here is building.
Yeah.
Right? I'm going to say that again. How often are we paying attention to the things that are falling apart?
That's right.
Or paying attention and investing and pouring our hearts and our souls into what we are building that will still remain after this fall, right? So I feel this is very important that we are learning these traditions which connect across every person in this room has an ancestor who wrote symbols, who did some kind of body work, who did some kind of costume masquerade, who went to the earth for their healing. And these are the things that keep us healthy, not only healthy, but strong and joyful and loving. So, Octavia Butler teaches us that God has changed. Nnedi Okorafor references Octavia Butler. I'm just so excited that this book is fun. So have fun out there, explore, learn new things. As you learn new things, know that there's chitim falling from the sky. And let's see. Oh, one more thing I want to say. So my years living in New York City, I sat a lot with Black elders and some former Black Panthers who taught me, if you don't know, learn. And if you know, teach. So I hope you all learn today and you go out and you teach, right? I give thanks to our incredible team, Bobby, Natalie, Nikki, and everybody else who's here from the Oshun team. And I hope that by exploring this protected island, magical island of Leopard Moss, that you come away from this with your superpowers. Because out there, we need all of your magic.
Mm-hmm.
And we want to pour libations, and then we will be fine. Yes, okay.
So we're going to pour libations for this wonderful occasion. I don't need my, yep. Because, and just so that you understand that this is a very natural and very old technology, we are using water, the absorbent properties of water and the receptive properties of the earth to put our words and our intentions and our wishes for who we want to join us today as we go through this very important remembering of the importance of leopard people. And so we'll begin, right? So we give honor and praise to the land that we stand on and all of the ancestors that brought healing and love and wisdom. We give thanks and praise and honor for all of the ancestors of all of the people who will touch this space today who did the same. We give honor and praise to all of the leopard people represented in all of the lineages of all of the people who are here today, no matter what you called yourself in those times. And we activate and ask for all of the wisdom that we can stand in the moment to fall upon us, sounding like Chitim if we need it. If we need it, and if others need it, so that we can go out and we know ourselves and we feel good in this skin and we know better than we did yesterday. We give honor and praise to all of the deities that are brought into this space by the various belief systems that anybody has. We give honor and praise for the wisdom and the elevation of all of the lineages that are here today, because we are here doing exactly that all together. And we give honor and praise to the library for giving us the space. We ask that all of the powers that be will fulfill the needs of the library and make it to be a fertile ground for all of the things that the library needs to do for the community that is here and the community that is to come. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Oh.
I go low.